Our final story takes place in the Arts and Entertainment District the 9 Network calls home, Grand Center. The latest addition to the neighborhood is the performing arts incubator and event space called the Zack, or Zack. It has already been the scene of theatrical productions, film screenings, and special events, and the facility is barely finished. Meanwhile, new and soon-to-be tenants have high hopes for the Zack's success.
It was good for the Hebrew children. It was good for the Hebrew children. It was good for the Hebrew children. It's good enough for me.
This production of the 1955 play, Inherit the Wind, was the Insight Theater Company's last production of its 2016 season. It was also the company's last production staged in Hagney Theater at Nearings Hall High School in Webster Groves. In early 2017, the company will move its headquarters to the Arts Incubator in Grand Center called the Zack. Insight Theater Company founder and artistic director Maggie Ryan has high hopes for the relocation.
I really do think that Grand Center is the arts center of St. Louis, and I think it's going to be a great benefit for us. It will allow us to expand our audience, and also I think be part of a vibrant part of St. Louis. I'm looking forward to it.
The Zack's home is the historic Cadillac building on the 3200 block of Locust Street. Renovation of the 40,000 square foot structure began in the spring of 2016 when Director of Operations Chris Hansen first showed us around.
This space will be kind of a black box, but it won't have the same flexibility as a typical black box. It will have a set stage, there'll be a particular viewing area, but the amenities in here will service all of those disciplines. This is going to be in the very early stages of our new urban ballroom. 4th floor event space here at the Zack. And this is going to be one of the ways we facilitate our subsidies to the performing arts spaces on the 1st and 2nd floor.
The spark of creation, may it burn forever.
5 months after our tour, auditions were held in the Zack's Black Box Theater for the first time. The organization, Artists for a Cause, is seeking performing and visual artists whose talents will be put to use serving critical community needs. One example is the organization's annual event, Dance for Food. It takes place in Florida, where Artists for a Cause was founded. Audience members donate food for the hungry as admission to an evening of performances by gifted dancers, and the artists are paid for their work. Artists for a Cause Executive Director Terry Barber, that's him on the right, sees the collaborative nature of his group as a natural fit with the mission of the Zack.
One of the ideas that I've already talked to Chris Hansen about is why don't we have an annual Artists for a Cause event here at the Zack that gets all of the organizations together for a different cause each year so that we can have a rotating impact based on what we decide is the cause that we want to address each year, and also have everyone in the whole building contribute on something that is good for the community.
On October 20th, 2016, the Zack hosted a grand unveiling party for Artists for a Cause, which is the first of the residence arts organizations to activate the space.
I started being a musician when I was 13 years old. But I must tell you that before that, I was taking images. Before I was making music.
And 8 days later, the Zack was the setting for the induction of the 2016 class to the International Photography Hall of Fame.
I am incredibly honored to be mentioned in the same breath as some of the people that, I mean, if you look at that wall out there of past inductees, I mean, it's insane. I have no idea why I'm here, but...
That's photographer and musician Graham Nash of Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. He was inducted for his development of fine art digital printing. There were 7 other inductees, including filmmaker Ken Burns and the founder of Apple, the late Steve Jobs.
I wish you peace.
All in all, an auspicious start for a building soon to be bursting with activity from all its resident organizations.
I am so thrilled to have an opportunity to really collaborate with other companies and be part of that.